Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to go over buying DI-ACRO benders on eBay. I've got some experience on buying a few of them. I bought three and I've had good and terrible experiences. And I'm going to go over all three experiences with you right now. I'm hoping that it'll kind of help you out a little bit when you go to buy one if you end up buying one on eBay. I've also bought them locally, and I bought a few through DI-ACRO themselves. Obviously, the ones from DI-ACRO have been fabulous. It's hard to complain. But first, I'll go over the one I bought locally because I was able to see it, and it was overall the price. Seemed a little high, but it wasn't. It was $1,000. It came with the stand, the original stand, and it came with a lot of pins and other tooling. It had the quick clamp, which is for tubing, and the quick clamp looked like it had never been used. So this one, when I bought it, it didn't really have any play, and it still doesn't. So it's going strong. I've done a lot of bends, probably, in the excess of probably 50,000 plus easily bends on this thing, and it just keeps going strong. I do have another one like this that I bought on eBay. It had the taller base, which I hate. I like the thin base just because it's considerably lighter when you're trying to move it off of the DI-ACRO stand and replacing it with a different one that's already got a setup on it. That one I bought on eBay. I asked the guy, all the relevant questions which was, is there any up and down motion on the handle? If you push up and down, does it make any noise? Does it click, clunk, clunk? Same with moving it across. If you grab it and you push and pull, does it make any noise? I asked the guy selling, and he said absolutely not. When I got it, it was terrible. It had lots of movement, and it was just all over the place. I ended up buying the top piece, the paddle or ring or whatever you want to call it, and then I threw in a set of new bearings just to finish it off. Cost me a lot of money. However, at this point, I like the bender. It's super tight, and it's actually tighter than this as far as play goes. And it's a good bender, but I did pay a lot more than what I thought I'd be paying. So you want to keep that in mind. You go over and look at a $800 bender. Are you going to put another $1,000 into it, or $500 plus having to make some pieces? It's something to think about. Okay, the second bender I bought from eBay is a DI-ACRO 1A. This is the bender. It didn't come with this piece. I ended up having to buy this, and it was a good deal. It did have some dents on the top and right here. Not sure if you can see it, but it's it doesn't affect it really. As far as play goes, hear that? Okay. Now you got to remember, I put a lot of bends on this. This was another high mileage machine that when I had this, there was no play. So I did that. Okay, up and down. You can hear it just a little bit. It's probably at the point where it needs to be repaired. Good bender. I paid probably a little above the going price, and I was happy with it. It was a good deal. Let's go on to the third one, and this was my worst deal I got. It's a DI-ACRO #1, and I asked them all the same questions. Did it have any play up and down? He said, no play, none at all. And this was a good dealer that supposedly that had been selling a lot of DI-ACRO benders for quite a few years. He'd been on there, and he had said absolutely not. It's in great shape, doesn't have any issues. I asked side to side. Okay, you can hear that. So that's worn out. Probably the ring, but until I tear it apart, even the top could be worn. So pretty much what I paid for this was, it's basically a boat anchor. It'll probably cost me, if I do DI-ACRO parts, probably $450, plus if I have to replace this, it's going to be even, I don't remember what these are, but they're pretty expensive. So it's a work in progress. I ended up, when I bought it, I stuck it on the shelf and decided, hey, this I'm so disgusted with it that I'm just gonna put it away and never look at it again. One of those type situations. And yeah. So I don't want to see other people end up getting screwed like this. So keep this in mind when you go look at these machines. Be serious with these people and ask them about this play right there. Plus, if you can do this, it does it, but it's a good sign that everything's worn out on it. And most of them on eBay are probably going to be worn out. If they all got dents in them and they're all rusted. I mean, you're gonna have to go in and, if you got years of rust, you're gonna have to go in and clean out all the holes, hone them or whatever. And it's just all kinds of things that you have to do, and you think you're getting a good deal, but in the end, I don't think it is. Maybe if you bought this for $200 or $300, but still, if you're having to replace everything on the top, well, that's not a deal. Still, it's basically it's junk. So watch yourself on eBay and just stick with the ones that look good and pay a little more, and you'll get a good bender in most cases, or one that's just a little worn. Hey, if this video helped you out at all, go ahead and give me a like and follow me. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.